Never consent to a search. Always speak to your lawyer. Oh, mama, the doctor can't cure my ills. Give me all sorts of needles, push me all sorts of pills. My hands are sweaty, feet cold as ice. A little ganja, my love, that would be so nice. A little marijuana is all I ask. Don't need no chemicals mixed in no flask. Don't need no operator to stick me with pins. Cut the marijuana should not be no sin. You see, I've been to the clinic about 3 times this week. All this pain I feel, some relief I see. Let's drop into the table, try to shake my head.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the beginning of Medical Marijuana Week. First of all, I want to thank everybody from the press for being here today, and also want to thank you so much for all the great coverage that you've been giving our issue here in San Francisco, because we need all the help we can get, all right? And everything you do for us, it's wonderful. We're here today to implement Prop S. We want to celebrate Proposition 215 and our victory here in California that we have over Prop 215. And now we want to implement Proposition S, which is what the voters have voted, that they want San Francisco to grow and supply cannabis to the patients here in California. Well, we, the patients here in California, say we are ready to implement Prop S right now here in San Francisco today. And we are here with 215,000 seeds. And we are going to plant these seeds. And we're going to start right here at the San Francisco Conservatory. And we're not going to stop here. We are going to plant seeds from one end of San Francisco to the other until our message gets across that it is time for the patients to get their medicine. We are sending a message to the federal government that we no longer need their harassment and the waste of our taxpayers' dollars. We need San Francisco, the citizens here, the jurors, our elected officials, our police officers to support us, the patients here in California, the patients here in San Francisco. So let's start now. Let's implement Prop S today. Yes. My name is Robin Few, and I'm with Americans for Safe Access, and we are sponsoring Medical Marijuana Week, not only here in San Francisco, but this is national, and we are having Medical Marijuana Week all over the country right now.
I'd like to thank all of you for coming out today. We're sick and dying patients, and I really feel like the federal government needs to stop acting like gangsters and treating us like criminals. You know, I've lost three of my relatives to cancer. I also have a very life-threatening illness myself. So it's really not fair for them to do things like this and treat us like we're nothing. We're just sick, dying people. And we're going to be here. I'm going to be here. And if I have to go to jail for it, well, I'll just go to jail, come out, and grow my marijuana like I have a right to.
Yeah. Thank you. You guys, we have Ed Rosenthal here, and I know everybody here has heard of Ed Rosenthal. Ed has been fighting. We've really fought the federal government. Although Ed was convicted, We still had a victory because we had jurors come out and speak in our behalf, finally, and we want to hear the truth. And Ed, we have Ed to bless our 215,000 seats and just to say a couple of words for you today. Here you go, Ed. Thank you.
I'd like to thank Asa for doing this. This is a very brave thing. And Prop S, which the voters of San Francisco voted for and approved in the last election, was also something that the entire country can be proud of and which will be followed by the rest of the country. Now, these particular seeds and what Asa is doing here is symbolic of what has to happen. People have to get their medicine, and there's absolutely no reason to deprive anybody of medicine that helps them. Therefore, I'd like to bless, first of all, I'd like to bless the people of San Francisco. People of San Francisco and the people of Oakland and the city fathers and mothers of these communities, because they've been so supportive, not only of me, but it's really being supportive of the patients. Because my case is not just a case of, did he grow marijuana? Of course I grew it. What the real issue is, are medical marijuana patients going to be able to get their medicine? The federal government says no. You know, think of this. There are 30,000 people in the Bay Area who are medical marijuana patients. The federal government would like to stop them. And, for instance, the prosecuting attorney, Bevin, has said that he wants to stop them from getting their medicine. He wants to close down the medical marijuana facilities. There are over 30 of these facilities serving the 30,000 patients. Can you imagine the pandemonium that would happen if these facilities were closed down? Apparently, the prosecutor doesn't care about people's health, their safety, their welfare, their quality of life, or even if they live or die. I don't know what you would call a person like this, but here's what I say. The people of Oakland repudiate it. The people of San Francisco repudiate it. And I bless these seeds. I bless these seeds that they may help as medicine for the people of San Francisco and the people of Oakland and the people of California. I bless these seeds that they may provide relief for humanity. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hang on. Everybody come by and grab a handful of seeds, please. All right.
You see, I've been to the clinic about 3 times this week. All this pain I feel, some relief I see. Let's drop into the table, try to shake my head. Hook me up with wild silver sheets by the bed. A little marijuana is all I ask. Don't need no chemicals, mixed in no fries. Don't need no operator, stick me thin. Cause the marijuana should not be no sin.
Our biggest adversary here, Ed Rosenthal.
We are evicting the DEA. It's altogether right that we do it. This agency is a criminal conspiracy. It has ruined the lives of tens, maybe hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of people throughout the world. The 9,000 men and women of this agency do not deserve any respect. They deserve homelessness. This is a criminal conspiracy to destroy the lives of people for one reason, so the DEA can have jobs. They don't care that 30,000 people in the Bay Area depend upon medicine, marijuana as medicine. They don't care that there are 20,000 people in federal prison today solely because of marijuana. No, all they want is more bodies, more arrests, more criminal trials, more jobs. They don't care about anything but getting their jobs. They don't believe that marijuana is harmful. They know that it isn't. They know that medical marijuana is helpful. They don't care. All they care about is their own self-interest, their own self-serving. Evict them! They don't deserve to be here. Get rid of them! Don't give them respect! Free the heads! Jail the feds!
No, it's not anymore. I'm just a man. There's so many people. They're gonna stand.
Given that 8 states, 9 states by initiative process have decided for themselves to allow for the medical use of marijuana, the federal government has not come to try to overturn those laws. They've tried to get at it in a very deceptive and mischievous fashion. They've tried to deny physicians the ability to recommend the medicine to their patients, interfering with a doctor-patient relationship. A federal appeals court overturned that allowance. It says you cannot threaten a medical physician's license for recommending this medicine to their patients. So they're coming at it at a different angle. Well, if we can stop those who are providing the medicine, then we can put the nail through the heart of Prop 215 and their counterparts in other states. And they've assaulted not just innocent individuals, but people who are courageous and brave and are most concerned for our ill and vulnerable in society. And that's who Ed Rosenthal is. That's who Brian Epps is. His wife and young daughter were at this press conference yesterday. And it's a very sad story. We have casualties in this war that our federal government is waging on its populace. I also met for the first time a number of the jurors who were in Ed Rosenthal's case. These individuals are literally heartsick that they have been used as accomplices in this war that the federal government is waging, completely unknown to them, the facts of the case. And once it was revealed to them what in fact the case was about, they're sick to their stomachs that a man might actually be ripped from his family and taken to federal penitentiary as a criminal for something he did not do.
This is a very emotional experience for me, as well as one that's extremely gratifying, because for the first time the state of California, legislators from the state of California are saying we are going to protect Californians and we're going to be protecting the patients. And it's unfortunate that it's taken my case to get it to this point, but it's extremely important that the patients of California be protected from the marauders, the federal government, which has become sort of marauders in our state. We have to stop this, because the lives of 30,000 patients in the Bay Area are on the line. This is more than just about a drug or something like that. What we're talking about is a valuable medicine that can save the lives of hundreds of thousands of people in California. Thank you very much, Mark. This is just an incredible thing that you've done, because this is the first time that legislators from the state of California have come right out and said, Federal government, stop it. You can't do this to Californians. Thank you very much.
Our District Attorney, Terrence Hallinan, who's been a brave warrior in this fight, is here to join us, and I'd like to introduce him.
Thank you, Mark, and I really want to commend Assemblyman Leno for his efforts on this. I felt confident when we elected him that he would carry this issue to the state legislature and hopefully through the state legislature to Congress, because particularly with what happened to Mr. Rosenthal, it's clear that Congress is going to have to bring their respect for medical marijuana into the 21st century, to recognize the will of the voters of California and some 10 other states, and to make marijuana available to people whose pain and suffering is alleviated by the use of it. The present attitudes by Congress are draconian, to say the least. The fact that individuals like Ed trying to do a public service and care for the health and diminish the suffering of people face going to prison is, in my mind, a reprehensible thing. I'm glad that Mark and the other people have finally taken the lead on this thing, and that they are determined that Congress will change the law. That must be done, and when that is done, then we can begin to deal with marijuana in its really medical purposes.
America's DA!
On behalf of Americans for Safe Access, we are a national medical marijuana rights campaign. We want to thank Assemblymember Leno for his great leadership in this regard. His continued leadership leaves us feeling assured that our vote counts, and we want the message to get out to the rest of our representatives that this issue counts to voters. We will take this into account during the next elections. During the most recent Time CNN poll, it showed that 80% of Americans supported the medical use of marijuana. I don't think there's any politician that wouldn't be happy to have 80% support behind their campaign.
Shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome together in the face of oppression, fascism too. Medical marijuana shall overcome this day.
Oh, mama, feel I am fading fast, and I don't get so darn soon. I don't think I'll last. You come and sit by my bedside, roll me a smoke. Medication they give me here is such a joke. A little marijuana is all I ask. Don't need no chemicals, mixed in no flies. Don't need no operator to stick me with things. Cause the marijuana should not be no sin. Cause it's not much to ask for, really.